Ladies and gentlemen, for week 5, I am pleased to report that despite the downtroddenness you will see in my mannerisms in the first few days of this week, there has been a severe tonal shift for the better.
Day 29, day 1 of week 5. This is the week that I will arrive to Flagstaff, but it's going to take all week. I've got one more day of being on the Route 66 detour over I-40, and then another day to get almost to Ash Fork, and then anyway, in a few days I'll be in Flagstaff. I think that we're aiming to be there on or about the 4th of July, which will be cool because I'm sure there's something going on out there. There's a bunch of stuff I need to get for this trip once we get there, and yeah, I don't know, man. It's the end of the day. I'm really brain dead right now. I'm tired, as per usual. I'm kind of waiting to feel like I'm getting better at this. I feel like I kind of push myself to my limit every day, and then I'm exhausted for the rest of the day, and I don't do much. And then, I do my posts or whatever, but I get up early again the next day, and then push myself to my limits, rinse, repeat. I just don't feel like I've got a firm grasp on this process yet. And I don't feel like anybody else thinks I do either, because I'm not getting any traction on any of these socials. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I just need to be more patient, but I feel like I'm producing a pretty consistent stream of quality content and storytelling, and I'm just not really seeing any kind of substantive confirmation that I'm doing something right. People seem excited about the project, especially people in passing. I meet people and they're very excited about what I'm doing and they think it's very cool, but if I gain a few followers here and there in passing, that's nice, but I'm really just picking up a dozen followers at a time. And since the start of this trip, I don't think that I've gained very many at all. There's no, I don't know, shit's just not picking up in any kind of way. It's not even it doesn't even feel slow moving. It feels like it's just not moving. But I'm going to keep doing the thing, and I'm going to keep being patient. But I'm tired. Morale is a solid 6 out of 10. But yeah, good night.
For week 5 of this trip, my daily drop count is as follows: Monday 51, Tuesday 59, Wednesday 61, Thursday 42, Friday 15, Saturday 56, Sunday 49. This brings us to a total of 333 drops for the week, averaging 48 drops per day. Day 30. It has officially been 1 month, which I thought I would feel a little better about. I'm a long way from LA, but I'm still a really long way from home. And my pace is good. I'm definitely getting places, and there is a certain kind of satisfaction that comes with being in a clearly different space every new day. And feels like I'm making progress because I'm seeing the progress happen. But yeah, today I finished that Route 66 detour over to Seligman or Radiator Springs. Tomorrow I've got another straight shot for about 18 miles. So tomorrow's going to be kind of a long day. And then the 2 days after that are going to kind of suck. But whatevs. Miss my wife, miss my dog, miss my cat, miss home. I miss so many of the little comforts that come with being home. But I try not to think too much about it and just keep taking it one day at a time. Every day that I do this is one day further than the last day was. So, yep. Physically, I do feel like maybe I'm getting a little bit more well conditioned, and the weather is pretty nice the last couple days. But mentally and emotionally, I'm just a little worn out right now. Yeah. Day 30. For week 5, my daily distance traveled is as follows. Monday, 14.7 miles. Tuesday, 15.84 miles. Wednesday, 17.9 miles. Thursday, 16.8 miles. Friday, 9.35 miles. Saturday, 15.38 miles. And Sunday, 14.04 miles. This brings me to a total of 104.01 miles for the week, averaging 14.85 miles per day.
Day 31, day 1 of month 2. I am getting through. I saw Flagstaff Mountain for the first time today from like a little over 50 miles off. Now I've only got like 45 miles left. It's going to be a challenging couple of days because the infrastructure of the U.S. was not built for cross-country pedestrians. So it's just going to be weird for a couple days. We did realize today that after Flagstaff, I thought I was going to go like up and to the right through Navajo Nation. I'm still going to go through there, but now I'm going to go straight up from Flagstaff towards Tuba City and then cut straight over. It should be a little less desolate for gigantic periods. Feeling a little tired today. I'm tired of hearing myself say that, but I just mean it occurs to me how much more time there is to do the thing. I've still got a long ways ahead of me. And even though I've got awesome vehicle support right now, I feel very alone. Just, I don't know, lonely. I miss my wife and my dog. This trip would be easier if I had somebody doing it with me. I've also been trying to find a good podcast. The physical strain is one thing, but like truly it's the boredom that gets me. But que sera, day 31.
So far in this adventure, I have walked 100.68 miles in week 1, 104.94 miles in week 2, 110.6 miles in week 3, 110.22 miles in week 4, and 104.01 miles in week 5. This brings me to a total of 530.45 miles, averaging 15.15 miles per day.
Day 32. I find the most comfort in thinking that the reason I'm not gaining traction is like, it's the algorithm. Like, I'm doing all the right things. It's just the algorithm. Like, I just gotta keep posting, man. Like, it's just consistency. Like, I just gotta wait it out. It's just the algorithm. But, like, sometimes it definitely feels like maybe it's just me. Like, people are uninterested in this character. People don't care about what I'm doing. And, like, fair, valid. It's just, it's a lot to reconcile with. I'm waiting for some kind of external validation, some kind of big change. If I can't monetize these channels, it's going to be really hard to finish this trip. But I'm really doing my best. It's just a little demoralizing at day 32 that my best is... There's no evidence yet that my best is good enough. So, I think after Flagstaff, though, it should be smooth sailing, at least as far as, like, clarity of route for the next, like, 300 or 400 miles. At least. So, that's nice. But day 32.
So far this trip, I have dropped 460 times in week 1, 520 times in week 2, 557 times in week 3, 485 times in week 4, and 333 times in week 5. That brings me to a total of 2,355 drops, averaging 67 drops per day. Well, day 33. Waking up this morning was a treat. My day 32 video was basically a plea for the internet community to help my video blow up so that my channels could get more attention, and it sure worked. People have been engaging like crazy. I've got tons of views, likes, comments, a ton of new followers. It's kind of surreal how much happened overnight, and like quickly overnight, within a 12-13 hour window. Like I posted in the evening, and then first thing in the morning, 4:30 a.m., tons of results. So I'm very optimistic about what that means moving forward. I feel so much better about the future of this trip with the success of that video. And full disclosure, I'm sure if you're one of the 45 to 100 people watching these videos on YouTube, you can tell I've been kind of not taking these super seriously. I followed a formula, and I'm staying consistent about them each week, but the actual content that goes into these is pretty simple and straightforward. I'm not doing anything special for the weeklies, but I mean, if I have the kind of following, or if I start to accrue the kind of following that justifies it, I'm gonna have to start taking these a lot more seriously. And I'll tell you what else, the view, so if you think that I framed this shot just to look as cool as possible, do a little aura farming, you're absolutely right. This little walk out here was terrifying. This dam is really cool though, and the view that I have this way is nuts. So I'm gonna get a little video of it this way, and I'll splice that into the video here. But yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful day. The landscape changed severely almost immediately after I started today. And now I'm in a bunch of pine trees, and there's, I don't know, the nature's better, the air is better. There's a big wildfire somewhere nearby, but even then, the air just, it's so good. It's cool outside. The view is amazing. It feels like this project, this adventure, this trip has just undergone a major tonal shift in every way all at once. I also just got basically somebody actually reached back out to me from a local newspaper in Flagstaff, and I think that we'll be talking on Monday. And when I get to Flagstaff, there's a bunch of new equipment that I'm going to get, and a bunch of basically things that I'm going to get to help make better content for this journey. But yeah, change is happening. There's just, I don't know, there's a lot going on that just feels like things are shifting for the better. Things are moving in the right direction in like an overwhelmingly positive way. So, supposing that this traction stays, I'm gonna start working a little harder on these YouTube videos, and I'll try to get more cool shots like this so that there's something a little bit more visually appealing to watch than just me laying in my little bunk being sad and tired about the day because nothing's happening and then nothing else is happening and blah blah blah. But yeah, all good things. Happy Friday, July 3rd. Tomorrow's 4th of July too, so we're gonna see some fireworks tomorrow. And yeah, things are pretty cool right now. So hopefully this stays. No, I got this. Whew. It's way scarier going out. Going back is easy. Man. All right, well, thanks so much for watching if you are here on YouTube. And if you're not, thanks so much for watching on either TikTok or Instagram. Happy Friday. Happy week 5. And yeah, day 33. As I gain a sudden, overwhelmingly positive influx of attention on social media, I am constantly asked why. I am working on it. I truly am. I keep telling people I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. There are a bunch of small reasons why. There's a lot of little motivators. There's a lot of peripheral reasons. But I am working on being able to explain why. Day 34. It is Saturday, the 4th of July. Happy America 250. The day 32 video that was going really well is still going really well. So that's awesome. Just picking up followers. I'm at like 11K on TikTok and like 6,500 on Instagram right now. So that's super exciting. I am definitely going to put more effort into these YouTube videos moving forward. I am committing to that. We are about to go into town. We're at a campsite near Flagstaff for a few nights, and I'm gonna pick up the stuff for my through hiking once we get to Colorado and I don't have vehicle support anymore. I'm gonna have all my extra stuff in a much bigger bag, and yeah, gonna pick that up today because it's the only REI that is directly along our route for the remainder of the portion that I have vehicle support. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. There's some wildfires off in the distance, and it's kind of messing with the air quality, but it kind of just makes the air smell like a campfire, so I don't mind it too much. But yeah, might do a little something for 4th of July tonight. It's kind of unclear. And I Having a good day. I'm very optimistic moving forward. Oh, I also just got Ray-Ban Meta glasses yesterday, and using them today was awesome. Unfortunately, the lens is really high up, so like the whole top half of everything that I shot today is just covered by the brim of my hat. But now I know, so that's a small problem to solve for. And yeah, the convenience that those offer me for hands-free recording, where my hands are always full, and higher quality of content is really going to help me out moving forward. So yeah, doing good. I'm really trying to soak in the pine tree forest, high elevation, cool air, and awesome experience that I'm having in the Flagstaff area for these few days while I'm here, because I know that after I leave here, it's going to be another few hundred miles of desolate, challenging terrain. So yay. But yeah, day 34. If you've made it this far into this video, let me take a moment to please implore you to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, repost those videos, share them to your story, do everything that you can to bump up my engagement. Engagement by individuals helps with engagement by a lot of individuals. So if you are watching this late into this video, then that means hopefully you care a little bit about this journey. And if that is the case, please help me continue to grow so that I can share this journey with as many people as possible. So since these glasses film landscape as a standard, I think that my new video format for these weekly YouTube videos is going to include basically 2 daily segments. One where it'll be POV on the trip. I'll talk about it, what I'm going through, where I'm at, and then one that's the camera angle like it's been, that's like an end of day recap. This is a much more accessible way for me to do this content, because with like recording with my phone or plugging the mic into the phone and doing just the whole shebang is so tedious when my hands are full. Like I've got to come to a full and complete stop to rig up anything else. But if I can just start a little recording on these glasses, then I can actually invite you guys along for the ride and then feature a different clip at the end of the day that talks about kind of a full day recap. So yeah, happy final day of week 5. Today I am arriving to the outer limits of Flagstaff, and tomorrow I will be, I believe, talking with a local newspaper in the morning as I walk through Flagstaff. So that'll be a cool way to start week 6. But yeah, I've just been going uphill all morning so far. I think it's about to level out up here and then maybe go slightly downhill a little bit, but yeah, day 35, July 5th. Welcome to the new video formula for my YouTube weeklies. Day 35. The weather was decent today. The map was misleading. I navigated some strange terrain. I walked through the Kaibab National Forest. That was really pretty. It is the end of the week. I have not started on my weekly video, so I'm going to be very busy today because I also have to do laundry and might also want to go back to REI today to pick up a couple things. I tested out my tent for through hiking. Tested that out with the sleeping bag last night. There's a couple more luxury items like a sleep pad and a travel pillow that I might want to bring with me. I got my giant backpack and a couple more portable chargers. So about mid to late August, when I lose vehicle support, I will be fully prepared to through hike through Kansas and onward. But yeah, day 35 here in Flagstaff. The air quality is low because wildfires, but at least I am done sweating for the day. So, yep, busy, having fun.